Yo, what's up, guys? NazUFC. EA Sports are bringing back the community alter ego votes. And if you don't know what that is, roughly about 7 or 8 months ago, in game, EA Sports gave us the option from these 10 alter egos to vote for, right? And you had four picks. And the fighters that actually got put into the game were Rampage Jackson, DC, McGregor, and Charles Oliveira, right? So they won. But also, Jorge Masvidal was included, with them as a bonus. And I just want you guys to bear that in mind, right? TJ Dillashaw was added in a future date. JDS was added in a future date. Um, RDA wasn't. Cub Swanson wasn't. Lyoto Machida wasn't. So I just want you guys to understand that they're probably going to give us a bonus, and some of those alter egos will just get added in the future, anyways. But unfortunately, we didn't get RDA, we didn't get Cub Swanson, we didn't get Lyoto Machida. They're the ones that sort of missed out, right? So they're bringing it back. But this time we've only got 8 to pick from, and there's 2. So these are the fighters that they're going for. I'm going to give you guys my opinions, right? I'm not going to push you guys to vote for any fighter, but I will appreciate if you guys would vote for my go-to pick. If I had that one option to pick from, say I had only one vote, I would pick Petr. And the reason I say that is because the meta at bantamweight right now is definitely Sean O'Malley. He's a beast. He's got good takedown defense. He's got good striking. Everyone sort of goes for him all the time at bantamweight, don't they? Petr will be a beautiful counter for him, especially this version, an alter ego version. Hopefully, it would have good stats, but he has to come back with the perk he had on UFC 4, which he doesn't have on this game. He needs that force of nature perk. That would make the difference. That would make him a good counter, because that UFC 4 Petr was good. Everyone used him. And Sean O'Malley wasn't great on UFC 4, but he is now. So that matchup, that alter ego Petr against Sean O'Malley would be sweet. So he's definitely my go-to pick, my first pick. My second vote is more a fun one, because I look at all these alter egos and I can see them all struggling in the game because of the weight divisions they're in and the stats they're probably going to have. Right, so I'm just going to tell you guys straight up. My go-to pick, my fun pick, which is my second vote, will be Zabit. It's going to be Zabit because I mained him on UFC 3. And by the way, I'm not pushing you guys to vote for Zabit, by the way. I just want you guys to vote for Petr, and I'm happy with that. Zabit, obviously, I mained him on UFC 3, and I'm hoping that they will bring back the Osotogari trip. I really hope EA Sports can bring that trip back. I know it was kind of OP on UFC 4. The denial window wasn't that great, but if they can bring that back to the game and just sort of balance it and increase the denial window so it's not overpowered, that would be sweet. The reason it's not that takedown's not in UFC 5 is due to a bug, but I don't actually know if there is a bug with it. I think it was just OP, so they disabled it from the game. But if there is a bug, just fix it and bring it back. If they do bring it back, that means Petr would also be able to use that trip, because he also does that takedown as well. Zabit would be able to do it, and that would be very cool to have if you use Zabit. I would completely understand if you guys use your fun pick on someone like Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He's fun to use. He's gonna have great kicks. I don't know if this is like his prime version. It might be, and that'd be great. But like I said, guys, these alter egos will still struggle, because you'll still struggle to use them, because Stephen Wonderboy's going to be up against Kamaru Usman in the game, Leon Edwards, Bilal Muhammad. His ground game's not going to be the best, is it? Frankie Edgar's Frankie Edgar alter ego, I believe he already has one, right? A really good one. He's going to struggle against fighters like Topuria, McGregor. He sort of reminds me of like the Uriah Faber alter ego we have already in the game. So I don't think you guys are really going to vote for him, right? Paulo Costa, he won't be too bad, Paulo Costa. But then again, I'm not going to really use him because of like Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya and Anderson Silva's in that weight class, right? They're good picks. So honestly, guys, you can use your second vote on who you want. But personally, I'm going to be going for Petr and Zabit. And like I said, guys, remember last time Jorge Masvidal was included as a bonus. I actually believe, right? I actually think they're going to make RDA the bonus. If he doesn't win, I think it will be him. I just have a strange feeling it's going to be him, because he's been included in 2 voting selections now. And, Game Tester Romero really wants him in the game too, because he was the one that actually wanted him in the game in the first place. So they might just do Romero a favor this time, and if he doesn't get voted, they might just add him in as a bonus, because that would be sweet, wouldn't it? And then you got to think that some of these alter egos will probably get added to the game in the future, anyways, but not all of them. That's not a guarantee though. But yeah, like I said, guys, Petr for me, Zabit Magomedsharipov would be my fun vote. Like I said, guys, please use your first vote on Petr for me if you want, and then use your fun vote on anyone else. That would be great. So now, guys, I want to talk about the patch that just dropped recently, and I also want to talk about a big issue of the game. So it's cool that they've added Michael Venom Page into middleweight. Makes sense. You know, anyone could have seen that coming, because obviously he fought there. They're also going to add, I'm pretty sure they're adding alter egos soon as well. Just like normal standard alter egos will drop. You know, that's not part of the alter egos vote thing, right? So gameplay, fix a rare bad state that prevented fights from blocking after clinch sequences. So I'm glad they fixed this. Right, I actually reported this exploit to EA Sports myself, and I'm glad to see that I actually made a video, a little tutorial for them with the controller cam, whatever, show them how to replicate this exploit, and they fixed it. If you don't know what this exploit was, it was basically a way you could clinch your opponent, you knee them in the head, and you fake a takedown, and your opponent wouldn't be able to block for the rest of the game, so you could just hammer his head in. And they fixed that in this update that dropped today. And then these two things I actually wasn't aware of. They gave Max Holloway his unique stance, which makes him even better than the new alter ego that dropped for him. He's very OP, by the way, and this switch stance is just a bonus now, so that's great that they've given him that. One big issue I was hoping to see in this update was PlayStation Ranked is practically unplayable right now. If you guys don't know, Xbox, you guys are safe, so you don't worry. On PlayStation, people are doing a win glitch, a win exploit, where they're able to do this thing where they like switch accounts or pull out their Ethernet cable or something, and they get granted the win no matter what, and it's toxic as hell. You know, there's a player called Fratello who's actually like number 2 or 3rd ranked in the world in that season, and he's been doing that exploit. He will play you, he would attempt to beat you, and if he starts losing, he would do that. But a lot of people are aware of how to do this exploit. I'm talking like 20% of the community. So you will run into someone that's, you know, doing that exploit on PlayStation. It's probably happened to you where the game freezes, disconnects, and you've got the loss for it, right? People do it to me on stream. That's why I've been playing on Xbox a lot recently. I think that's a glitch that EA should hotfix. We shouldn't wait for a monthly casual update for this to be fixed, because that would be sweet. And EA Sports, if you're watching this video, I would really appreciate it. I'm just using this opportunity to ask you guys, please make me a game tester. I would love to test UFC 6. I'll find all these bugs for you guys, and I'll make sure that none of these glitches are present in the next game that comes out, UFC 6. I'm great at finding exploits, so I'll make sure UFC 6 is a sweet game. That way players can have fun playing the game, and they don't get exploited, because that would be great. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, this is dropping March 4th, by the way. You'll have like 6 days to vote. Oh, and there's a little bonus thing here. So apparently, if 75k people vote, everyone will get this emote, right, to use. If 150k people vote, you get a background. 300k, you get some clothing item. And if 500k people vote, which is possible, it happened last time apparently, you'll get the Charles Oliveira alter ego for free, which is sweet. But guys, bear in mind, right, that we are going to get a bonus. I reckon we're going to get a bonus. They did it last time. You know, I don't see why they don't do it this time. Usually they drop 3 alter egos in a go. I don't think they'll just give us 2 alter egos, right? But yeah, guys, please vote for Petr. That would be really appreciated from me. And then use your fun vote on whoever you want. I'll give you guys that privilege. Or, do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.